You guys are not even going to believe this, but this is not even lipstick. It's only a lip liner that is almost the exact color of my lips. And all I did, let me wipe this off. Hold on here. See if I can wipe this off so I can show you. There are my natural lips. That's what it looks like with the liner. I have nothing else on. Fabulous. I actually ordered one before I shared because I don't want you to sell them out. I want to show you my apple bowls that I got this weekend at a garage sale. But I also want to run down and show you what Deb is doing. Something is starting. You can probably already hear. Hello. I was going to show everybody what's going on. So we are going to, if you missed this, hold on. Let me get the television turned down. It's freezing down here.
Dog, why do you think I have a sweatshirt on?
Where's the television remote? Okay. So this was our previous workout room. If you missed all of this, previous workout room. Whoa. And then this was my home decor room previously. This is now, we're going to drywall this, put a wall here with a door going in there. This is now going to be our workout room. This is going to be a family room. And we're going to put this floor on with a big area rug. So Jake was going to come and help us, but he had to work today. His schedule was changing, but he was going to help us today. So Deb's down here just taking off the trim, and then the floor will be starting. It was too loud down there, but we are going to do a big sectional. I'm going to have some old cabinets and stuff, but it's going to be a place where the little kids can go down and play. And also, we didn't think we would ever want to do it, but we had a family room down in the basement, one of our other houses, and we absolutely loved it. We loved sitting down there and watching shows like in the dark because down in the basement, it's always dungeony. So it was nice, like on a Sunday afternoon or whatever, to just sit down in there during the winter and veg out, take naps, etc. I'm also shooting the sunroom today, so I hope I can get that up for you in the next couple of days. You probably have seen the curtains a little bit, but I love how they turned out. I just have not had time to do. Oh my gosh, you guys, with my dad's sale being over, I feel like I can't, like, that's what you know what? I need to talk to you about that. I was going to tell you all about it yesterday, but I ran out of time last night. Let me share in just a second. I got a lot of questions during my dad's sale if it was stressing me out or being stressed or whatever, if it was stressful for Dad and my sister and I. And actually, it wasn't that was stressing me out, but I'll get into that in a minute. I am just so glad that it is over. There was so much stuff, and I know that my dad is happier with everything organized and cleaned, and he's 85 and he's just like, I don't want all this. So, I'm just happy for him. And the process was so good. And I am so glad that we did it the way we did it. And I'm so glad it's over as well. So this is what I was going to talk to you about yesterday. Stress. So do you guys have, oops, wrong finger, an Aura ring? I have worn mine for, I don't know, several months. And if you don't know what it is, it's kind of like this, but it's a little different. It's kind of like a smartwatch, but it's different. It's like a smart ring. It tells you about your sleep. It tells you your stress levels. I mean, it graphs, I should say, graphs your stress levels. It also will alert you if your temperature is off. It will also alert you if you have something going on. A lot of times it will say, you know, you seem like you have something off. You need to take it easy today, or all of it. I told you I was going to kind of share here and there about thyroid issues, but this could go for any disease or any condition. With Hashimoto's, stress, high stress, and little sleep or terrible sleep puts the worst strain on your thyroid. So you have to focus on keeping your stress levels down and also figuring out how you can get really good sleep. Those are just the two things that I have found. Besides food, food is a whole different ballgame. But those two things I feel like, and movement, that's a whole different ballgame. But those two things, as you see, it's just a whole body thing. So I guess we're going to focus on just stress today. So I've been tracking my stress on my app from this ring. And when you have Hashimoto's, you're supposed to keep your stress levels down. You're not supposed to do anything extreme. You're supposed to just basically be even. So that's even in your sleep. Schedules are wonderful. You're supposed to do light workouts. Walking is probably the best. If you want to do a heavy HIIT workout or run, it's only supposed to be a couple times a week. You're not supposed to lift really heavy weights. You're just supposed to use lighter weights to build muscle. You're not supposed to eat like extreme foods. You're not supposed to, work all day and sleep very little. You just have to have a very good balance of everything. So I've been tracking my stress. I should have reminded you, if you didn't know, Hashimoto's is inflammation of the thyroid. So anything that is extreme is going to put a strain on that and keep it inflamed. So you want the inflammation to go down. The stress part of that app is the one thing that I check all the time, because that keeps, like I said, keeps the Hashimoto's going. One section of it. So I pay attention to that. I am 100% convinced that all of us are walking around 100% stressed out and we don't even know it. Because I could have sworn before I saw my spikes that I had no stress. Like I'm always like, I'm calm. I am calm. But internally, I'm stressed, and the ring picks up on that. I am now down to, like, what you just saw is probably my normal. And it used to not look like that. It used to be really tall spikes. But I have learned how to manage it, and I can go into that if you want, different ways. But it is so interesting. Hold on. I'm only telling you this because I found this out myself, and I've never heard anybody say this. But again, like I said a couple stories ago, you're not supposed to have anything extreme. So if you have inflammatory issues, listen to this. Do you want to know what I have noticed spikes my stress very high? The first thing I could not believe was when we were using the bathroom upstairs when ours was out of commission. It still isn't. It isn't done, but I'll go into that later. I was getting up in the morning and going up those steps to take out my retainers and use the bathroom. My stress would spike from me getting up and going immediately up the steps. My stress would spike higher than the graph was. Number one. Number two, extreme heat spikes me really high. me just being outside the other day, sitting on the porch swing, relaxing, spiked my stress really high because it was like 95 degrees. I will take a walk, and if it's really hot, my stress is really high. If it's cool, my stress is low. So I wanted to share that because this is something that I found out kind of like by accident because of my ring. And if I got to look up, I'll type which one I have in case you guys are interested. But I'll tell you which model I have. I love it. I know that one of the girls have one that is less expensive. This is actually the Aura one, but you can get them for, I think, under 50, under 100. But I will share that next. But I wanted to mention, if you are struggling, just pay attention to the extremes. This is that little romper that I shared last night on my feed, and I wanted to share it here in stories for those of you who missed it. Comes in lots of different colors. It runs true to size. It is so comfortable. The back has, I don't know if you can see that, a little V. It's got pockets, the sleeves, kind of like a drop sleeves. It also has a nice length. It's not really short. It's just very comfy. Also got a question about this again. So this is that heart necklace that can be worn lots of different ways. I like it as a long necklace like this, but you can wrap it. Hold on, let me change it. So you can put it on like this and wear it as a short necklace. It's kind of like a double necklace like that. Or you can wear it, I like to wear it like this too. Like that. I wanted to show you the apple bowls that I got at a yard sale. She had a whole collection. This lady was moving. She didn't know where she was moving to, but they were going to travel a lot. So she needed to get rid of basically everything.
I need to see this to see if it's approved.
That one. This one. I don't even know if they're all going to fit in my cabinet. Maybe I'll have to move them.
I don't think you have any of those yet, though, do you?
What? Oh, that one doesn't have an apple on it, but it's the same watts. Same type.
You have that one that can be a return. Return.
I think there was a casserole bowl.
That's a key.
Is that what that is? You're going to say return?
Return. Somebody please come and get them. That's cute. That's approved.
That's not an apple. I do have those though. I have a couple.
You mean this is a whole different set?
Yeah, it's still a Watt one, but it's not apple. That. Maybe she just threw that one in there because these were all sitting beside each other. That's it. My code 20DDSleep is still good for the Beckham Hotel Collection pillows. These are my all-time favorite. They're plush. They are luxurious. It's the only word I can think of using for them is luxurious. They are just so... Do you know what I'm saying? They come in a 2-pack of regular and queen, and then a 2-pack of king, and my code is still good. I think it's 20DDSleep, but I will put it here. A few things that were left that I brought home. This is a mirror that my dad got at the hardware store. When you go there and have one cut, you have to buy the whole mirror. So this was one that was left, and I have a frame that I want to put that in. So I brought that home. And then these are some of my relatives, and I just looked at them. I thought they were prints, like printed off on copy paper, and I don't like the frames, obviously. But I turned this over. My mom wrote that on the back. They're original chalk drawings. Hi! Go potty. Go pee-pee. That one and this one. And I have 2 old frames, so I will switch these out sometime.